So uh, one of the earliest memories, just one of my earliest memories in general, would probably be around kindergarten. And I learned very early on about blood quantum. And for those of you that don't know about blood quantum or what it is, it's your fraction. It's the measurement by which the federal government established how much Indian blood that one had. As you mentioned, I identify as a mixed race person. I am Chicanx or Chicana and Chemehuevi Indian. And so with this fraction, it can decide whether or not you become a citizen of your tribe. And so my blood quantum is such that I am recognized by my tribe as a descendant, but I'm not registered as a citizen. But that still leaves me with access to all of my medical resources. And so when I was little and I would get sick, I would go to what we call Fort Yuma. It's our Indian hospital is what we called it. And so what I learned from my parents was that I was a mixed person and that I was Indian and I was Mexican, but that I did not need to be Indian unless I was sick. And it was better to identify as Mexican, but not be too Mexican. And I'll come back to that. And so when I was sick, I would go to Fort Yuma, and it was a clinical type hospital, very old, very, very old. And I remember the smell of it. It's smelling old. I remember that the people that were waiting in the lobby were very sick. Some of them had amputations due to diabetes and chronic illness. And they all looked very unhappy. It was a scary situation for me. And so I learned that I did not want to be Indian. I didn't want that part of me because it was a scary part of me. And to be Mexican, like I mentioned, was okay, but not to be too Mexican. We were from the border of Yuma is on the border of Mexico and the United States. And so my parents taught me, I think implicitly, I don't remember them coming out and saying it, that it was okay to be proud of my culture, but that I needed to act more American to do better in life. So not to speak with an accent, not to dress in a way that was too culturally obvious, and you know, not to listen to Mexican music, listen to American music, and so that was really confusing for me. So I knew that I should just be American, and they implicitly made it known what that was, and it was, you know, just to basically, for lack of a better thing, to act white. And so that was at about 5 years old.